Hi, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're here. Today, I'm going to run through the rest of the month with each of the elements. I'm going to do fire signs first. So, this video will be for the fire signs. The next video will be for the water signs. The third video will be for the air signs. And the final video will be for the earth signs. So, let's clean the energy, clean the deck. Let's get started. So, my fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's see what energy is coming for you, I think, for the rest of this month. I believe we got 2 more weeks left of November. We have Thanksgiving coming up. We have the blackout coming up. I hope nobody is buying anything. If you need to buy, please shop local. I'm with the movement. I'm ready for the systems to crash. And fire signs, y'all, let's go for the radical change. Let's do it in the fiery way. We need y'all at the forefront acting crazy. So let's see what we need to know. Want to make sure my mic don't go off again. Let's pray that does not happen. I charged it this time. I charged it. All right. Let's see what's in store for my fire signs for the rest of the month. First card, the devil reverse. I feel like the devil reverse is saying, because the devil card is not really a good side, not really a bad side of things. It's more like just being your own enemy. I'll pick this up like this. The King of Cups upright. The King of Cups is very grounded in his emotions. He feels what he needs to feel and express it in a way that can be heard across seas. It just came in my head. And then I have the Seven of Cups reverse. So after the cups, the King of Cups, the seven reverse of cups is maybe saying you have a couple of emotional baggage you should be letting go of before the end of the month. So what hopped off first was the Hermit. Go seek the light within your darkness. I have the Lovers reverse. So it could be some relationship stuff going on. The Lovers is always the Devil. The Lovers reverse, y'all. Hold on. Ace of Pentacles upright. Page of Wands upright. 10 of Wands reverse. Let me read a little bit, and if I have a calling to keep pulling cards, I will. Let's get this started though. The devil reverse is saying you're holding yourself back from something. Or maybe this may have something to do with relationships. I feel like I put my relationships, when I say relationships, platonic or romantic. I don't just mean just romantic relationships, because I feel like we try to put our friendships on a different pedestal. I feel like they should be balanced. The way I treat my woman is how I treat my man. I would cut your ass off. Need it. Friend, man, all that. We all need to be treating each other the same. But the devil reverse is saying you may be holding yourself back, and you may be caught into this negative way of thinking about people, about your relationships. And the King of Cups is saying ground in these emotions and see what is affecting you in these relationships. What are making you feel ungrounded in these relationships? The Seven of Cups could be telling me that you have a few options to choose from. I feel like in all these reactions, are you reacting as a fire sign? Are you reacting in an explosive way? Are you acting off instinct or off your true emotions? Because a lot of times fire signs like to act, then think about their actions, because their emotions are true. Fire signs are very emotional. They just express it in a very hard and maybe scary way sometimes. But it seems like you have all these options of expressing your emotions, and you're probably choosing the wrong way to express it. You're trying to be heard by this person. You're trying to be heard by your friends, by this person you're in a relationship with, and it's not coming off the way you want it to come off. So maybe the Hermit is saying, go seeking within. Maybe they're not the problem. Maybe it's you. I don't know. That just came. Maybe go seek within. Maybe go find some alone time away from this person or these people. And the Lovers is saying that the Lovers is reversed. So this relationship is not maybe a healthy relationship for you. This relationship may need to come to an end. We're coming off to the end of the year. And I don't believe, and I now believe in the spring equinox. The real beginning of the year starts in spring, which makes more sense, anyways. We have been taught lies. But it's like before the end of this year comes, maybe you should take new steps in finding new ways of doing things and finding different relationships and different friendships and different what makes you happy, what makes you flourish, what makes you feel abundant. And I feel like before the end of this month, you're going to be given an opportunity to see that. A new opportunity is coming to you to see what kind of relationships I want in my life. As we grow, we lose friends or we lose certain people in our life. And it's never been a bad thing to outgrow people. It sucks, but it's never been a bad thing because sometimes you're making space for new people. You might not be getting these relationships you need and everything because you keeping the same people around. You're keeping the same partner. You want to flourish in this relationship. Let's say if it is romantic, you want to flourish in this relationship, but this relationship could be holding you back to this new life that you're seeking. The Page of Wands is telling me that you need to take that chance, take an action towards this relationship. And the Ten of Wands is an ending. It's reversed as well. So you're carrying this baggage that you don't need to even carry. You're carrying all these different people, emotions and actions that they have done to you and made you feel certain type of way, and you keep carrying it. But for what? I do want to keep going. What do you want to keep carrying these relationships for that doesn't feed into you, that doesn't make you feel safe emotionally? You can't express yourself and ground and be like the King of Cups because you're scared. When you're not in safe spaces, whew, when you're not in safe spaces, you just feel like you can't be yourself. Who wants to be in those spaces? I have the Six of Pentacles and then the Six of Cups reversed. The Six of Pentacles upright could be saying you're giving yourself to others too much. Or you could not be finding a balance in giving and receiving. And the Six of Cups is telling me it's in reverse. So it's telling me maybe you need to be feeding into your inner child instead of feeding into everybody else's emotions. Or maybe you're trying to hold on and keep feeding into these relationships. You're trying to show people I'm a great friend or I'm a great partner, and they're not giving anything back. You need balance in that. You need balance. And it's not feeding you emotionally. It seems like this person is taking and not giving what you need back emotionally. Anything else the fire signs may need to know? Because this is the coming of the end of November. What are you going to choose for yourself? Queen of Cups reverse. When are you going to allow your emotions to flow freely so you can express them in a safe way, in a patient way, and be patient with these emotions that comes up? Because when they come up, they seem like they're making you feel closed in. They're making you feel like I can't be myself. I can't flow with you. The King of Cups here upright may be saying you're being too dominant with your emotions and you're yelling and you're screaming with these emotions. It's upright. Let me bring that back. You may be grounding and expressing yourself the best way you can, but they're not listening. And so now you feel unseen and it hurts to be expressing yourself and screaming into the void and no one's listening. It hurts. So if you feel like these relationships are not feeding back to you, platonic, romantic, are you willing to walk away from them and let that baggage go? The Page of Wands is taking on a new journey. The Ace of Pentacles is handing you a new way of moving and thinking and a new foundation or a new way of having greater relationships or more abundance in your relationships and just at peace with what's to come, to take this step and this action into something new. Relationships, jobs, decisions, giving, receiving, taking a new step in how you approach these relationships or new relationships that comes back, and that feeds your inner child, that feeds your soul, so you could give that back to them. I was telling my friend today how it's nice to be in safe relationships now, how it feels to just be myself with my friends. That is a space you want. You don't want to be in a space where it feels empowering, it feels revolutionary to be in spaces that makes me feel safe. And that's hard to be in. Let's see. Anything else the fire sign should know before the month of November is over? If I don't get anything, let's read the bottom of the deck and leave you with something to ponder on. I don't think the Nine of Swords. Don't pity yourself. Don't ponder on things that has been said, because leaving these relationships gonna hurt. I mean, you have to leave a relationship that doesn't really it's not any like physical abuse or mental abuse. It's just not clicking anymore. Those are the hardest relationships to walk away from, and I feel like you're scared to do that. But you have to take that step, because you're gonna keep feeling bad for yourself. You're gonna keep feeling like shit. You're gonna keep forgetting that you're laying with your blessings. How can I say that? You're laying with good things already. You're already having good things throughout your life. But you keep pondering on that relationship. That could be the end of that month. You cut the relationship off, and it makes you feel really fucking sad. But sometimes you need to release people and things so that better people and things can come into your life. I feel like the bottom of the deck is itching. The Fool. Take that step. Take that step of leap of faith. Take that step. Walk away from these relationships that makes you feel small. You don't need them. Unfortunately, these people you love so much is not good for you. And you can always love people from a distance. You don't have to cut these people off completely. Just tell them, this is how you made me feel. This is how I feel. And I'm choosing to not be in this space anymore, because it's hurting me that I'm not able to be in this relationship or this friendship with you anymore. But I feel like this is what's best for me to move forward. And I may be scared of the journey without you, but I think that's what's best for you, fire signs. Let me know in the comments if any of this resonated. I would like to know over the next 2 weeks. I think we got 2 more weeks left in November. If any relationships is pulling you right now, let me know in the comments. Here's a journal prompt. Why do I allow people in my space that doesn't allow me to feel and be safe? And why do I feel like I need to keep these people around? So, if you like this, subscribe, share it to all your fire sign friends. If you're a fire sign, make sure you check your sun, rising, and moon. Send it to all your friends that are fire signs, that they have any placements there. And next video will be for the water, and I'll see you there.